Bam. 1, 2, 1, 2. 17 seconds in. I am trying to set things up. All right. Saturday. What are we doing right now? Let me get the audio. Seems to be okay. I don't hear anything. Testing the speakers on StreamYard. It sounds like it. Cool. StreamYard is working. Okay, cool. One person already here. This is quick. How are you so quick? We're doing some weekending stuff. I have a lot of pain in my, okay, so this is more my neck back here. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with the setup to solve this problem. I probably have to kind of give you some context into what the situation is, but I have this monitor set up on this arm that can swivel, which you can see right there. I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know. Just imagine it. Can't see it. Oh, this is slightly better. Okay, cool. This is slightly better. You can kind of like tell what the setup is like. I'll move the arm a little back. This is as far as it goes. All right. So the swivel, we tried to get it up as high as it could be. The angle was a lot lower, so in this position, it should be a little gentler on the eyes. So I'll put that out there. And there's a lot of paperwork on this messy desk. I'm going to retire this one, move it out of my way, because it's a source of, I feel like I'm looking down too much, which is not good for posture. I caught myself yesterday on a couple of calls looking down. So I'm now going to try looking just at the big monitor, which means I'm going to drop my dual screen setup. First things first, I have to get these keyboards set up. And on that note, I have a bunch of keycaps out there. I'll have to configure everything. So maybe for starters, I move all of the snack containers out of the way. Create some room. All the tablets can move out of the way as well. And then we're just going to focus on getting the keyboard set up. While I was doing my errands, running to the store and all of that jazz, I was listening into Jason Calacanis' podcast. Just not clear on whether I can listen to it on stream. Maybe that's something I can look up, actually. Cool. This is a very elaborate setup, isn't it? Tighten it. Oh snap, you heard the crack. That's not good. Okay, cool. So let's find out. Can I? So I'm gonna probably screen share, present, share screen, top, entire screen, share the top one. Cool. So copy, right, YouTube when listening to another YouTube. I think commentary is okay. What is fair use? What is public domain? What's derivative word? Okay, fair use. Question about uploading. Copyright removal request. I'm pretty sure that if I start listening to that video now, it's probably going to be a little bit tricky. But if I listen to a bunch of different videos unrelated to each other, maybe it's still fair use. The thing is, I've seen people do it. My channel is also small enough that it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone cares. I'm just going to listen to it while I'm tinkering. This one here.
What have you been advising your portfolio companies in this day alone? I mean, it's been incredible chaos. So
So for context, apparently Silicon Valley Bank um, is in serious trouble. The FDIC moved in, and it seems like they bought a bunch of government bonds. Interest rates spiked a couple of times, and now their books are fucked. So you're hearing about a lot of folks not being able to access their funds. You're also hearing about it being unsure to which extent people will be able to access their funds at the start of the week. So I was effectively just tuning into that stuff. Let me see, which one was it? It was one of the Jason Calacanis videos that I was listening to. Yeah, whatever. So we're just gonna go to my history. Okay, Jason Calac. I can just look it up. This is the one. No, that's not it. Emergency Pod. This one. Ugh. So my phone doesn't automatically sync with this thing. Let me see. Where was I here? So open this. On minute 44. So we're almost through. I'm just gonna wrap.
Okay, everybody, welcome to proper any
minute 44. Get a sense of what they're saying there. Just carrying on my side.
acquired. I guess there's some amount of goodwill in the brand, but brand now seems damaged. But I think if you keep all the employees, you have the relationships. So that's a great question. What is the value, right? What do you think about the CEO of SVB selling 3.5 million in stock in the last 2 weeks? Is that true? That I don't have confirmation of, so I would need to check on that. If that was part of an automated, it certainly doesn't look good. If that was part of an automated plan and he was selling 1.75 million a week for the last 50 weeks, it wouldn't be a problem because it was automated selling. If that trade was put in, while he knew that there was problems and people were withdrawing funds, yeah, that could be actionable. Our founders are allowed to file a lawsuit against SVB. Yeah, you just become a creditor and you're already a creditor, even if you were. So I think everybody's going to be put in line. The FDIC is going to try to do this in an orderly fashion. Says how much is SVB in the red? That's what they have to figure out. That is the question. That is the question that nobody has the answer to. Nico asks again, what happens to SVB loans to tech companies? I don't know the answer to that. It depends on if this thing is shut down, and then if it's shut down, then is the government going to go after those loans and call those loans or try to recoup those?
So just for context, I have like two types of keycaps. So I have these keyboards that I got a while back, and they're kind of like nice on the hands, but they're not really good to type with on the go for me, because I use modifier keys a lot, and I have like room for 2 additional keys downstairs. I needed enter within quick access. I need space, obviously, within quick access. And this wasn't the most flexible. I sometimes have to do key chords with command and alt, or control and alt. That just doesn't quite work on this one. So I have to revisit what my key mapping is going to be. And at some point, it just costs me too much headspace to try to think of optimal key mappings, and then to learn like the muscle memory for this. So this one is kind of like out for that reason, right? So I put it back on the side. Then I have these with the little ball, trackball. They're effectively the same, I want to say. I think these are more or less identical, with the exception that this one only has 2 keys here. All right, so this one would be like the same problem like the one I have here. So let's just understand what I really gain. So I got the 4 with these. That's fine. Okay, but then I have the 2. I can have a space. That's gonna be fine. Okay, now, ooh, that's the big difference. That's the big difference. I think I see it already. This one has a 5th. It has an extra row. So this row here is extra. This one is effectively same situation as this. So I would have to think through the key mapping problem. We're not doing key mapping today. We're just going to set up the big one, which has 3 thumb buttons, and then a lot of extra space for scribbles. It probably helps to have a pencil of sorts that I can use to scribble on the key. So I think posture-wise, how am I going to use this? Probably also not going to string them on very long. Probably just going to do this as briefly as I need to get a little bit further. So I think posture-wise, I'd be sitting like this. I'd be holding it like that. The trackball in place. Okay, so this is kind of like optimal position. No, it's not. This works. And then I type like this. Yeah, so on my other keyboard, let me just feel how it is. So I type like this, so home row. So I guess this would be home row. Then I have this up top. Oh, that's the big difference. I have the row on the rightmost side, the outer side, and the row up top. Makes a massive difference. So I don't have to like remap the key, the numbers for the keys. That's kind of sweet. All right, and then here I have more. So one of them could be space. The one I access most is probably this one, space. And then I need clickers, which I haven't figured out where to position yet. Could be here. Then I have a clicker here. And then Alt Control. So I could Alt Control. I can also do Alt Control on the different sides. So I can decide to do Alt on this side. Oh my God, this one even has more. Great. All right, so one of them could be escape. Which one is the hardest one to reach? Should it be the hardest one to reach? I don't know. Cool. Okay, cool. So let's find my little pencil palette. And I need a little pencil. All right. So the 2 types of keycaps I have are ones with a slight slant, and then ones that are completely flat. I have more of the flat ones. No, I have more of the slanted ones, the ones with a little bit of an incline. So you can't see where they are, but here I've kind of like organized them here. Used to be organized yesterday, and then during work it all got messed up, but I'll sort it out again. All right. The nice thing about these boards is that I don't have to do any soldering, so we just have to click things into existence. Huh? Maybe what we should do is just do like a basic check. I need a cable that is USB-C to USB-C. And I was supposed to have something in my backpack for that. There we go. There we go. This is it. All right, so let's figure this out. Taking this little in-between cable. So I'm guessing this goes here. Right. And I'm assuming that the default mapping on this thing is pretty QWERTY-like. All right. I'm assuming it's kind of QWERTY-like. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Can I also add another camera to the thing? Interesting. Guess what? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Okay. I'm going to open an incognito window. Let's see if this thing actually breaks if I do that. See how far we get with this. Because then I can use that camera potentially. See if that works. Allow my cam access. Allow. it can be, me, can be, and then I have to pick a mic, right? So I mute that, and then I have to switch the camera, which in my case is going to be integrated. All right, cool. We're gonna work with that. It's not amazing, but uh, we're going to make it work, right? You can close that. Okay, at least there's another face cam. Let's call it face cam. Face cam. Enter studio. Ooh. Mic check. Wow. Mic check. Yeah, I tried it, didn't work. Okay, back to what we were doing. Maybe I should figure out StreamYard. StreamYard, add second camera. Probably did from the same profile. Can I? Multi-camera feature. Yeah, okay, watch this. Let's
I'm
figure.
Christian Karasevich, and I'm the content camera and the can't activators. You go about with him, you're going to see this screen pop up. Now this is going to switch to my laptop extra camera, and then you're going to see what I want to do into your StreamYard studio. So I'm in my StreamYard studio, and what I want to do now is simply just click on share.
All right, cool. So we just go. I don't have share, but I do have extra camera. Sweet. And I'll put it on decent definition. Bam. And then add to stream. Cool. And then how do I show? Okay, there we go. All right, so there's so much I have to learn about this tool. All right, so you can see either one face or use, hey, yeah, they're like bastard keyboards. It's this this dude, Quentin from Bastard KB, pretty slick keyboards. Um, I got the chart. I think it was the chart. These. I got the Nano, and I got probably this one with all the accoutrements, like the tilting, whatever, like mount, so it can kind of like sit at a nice, comfortable angle. So yeah, that's the setup. Not just selling. Yeah, I'm also I'm just doing it because it's hopefully gonna help me because I've realized like so I just moved the monitor up a little bit so I can look forward a bit more. I'm also now fiddling around with the keyboards such that I can focus more on sitting in a correct position, more or less. Something that isn't too straining on me. And like reaching out to the laptop has always been a little bit of a thing. I also had the laptop a little too far out, and I also have the laptop screen right down there. So I've been kind of like looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. And I realized recently in a stream that I was looking down quite a bit because this is usually the monitor where I have notes, and then on the big monitor I have the people so I can see their faces. And yeah, that is not a sustainable pathway forward. I'm pretty sure it's also probably my age getting the better of me. So that's why I figured like today's a good day to figure out to get a pretty decent um, ergonomic setup. But yeah, so I'm kind of like sorting through the keycaps now. Um, and I thought like maybe as a first mic check, I should plug it in, see if it actually works. Because it kind of would be a bummer if I find out a minute in that this entire exercise is moot. So here, plug in. Probably should have been a bit more cautious about plugging it in, but you know, it's done. What was this thing? Oh shit! This is kind of lit. I got lights on these. Oh sweet! This is dope. This is the first time I actually turned. I had no idea. Good. Okay, cool. And then I have like a monkey type account. Monkey type, I believe, is this way. Yeah. Here. Am I logged in? Yes, agree. Ah, come on. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this. Ah, come on, people. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. And meanwhile, I've been listening to, yay, here we are. Meanwhile, I've been listening to Jason Calacanis talking about the Silicon Valley Bank crash I don't know if crash is the right word, but there is this whole thing there ongoing at the moment. So yeah, just trying to get filled in on the deets. All right, but so does this work? It doesn't. One thing that does work, one thing I can say with, hang on, click here to start. All right, so okay, so this is weird. So the escape thing does work. Okay. Yeah, this is so dope. I was thinking like I got the pencil out because I'm pretty convinced I'm gonna label the keys, but now that I know they light up like this, I don't have to do that at all. Maybe it's a good idea to test the other keyword as well to see if they light up too before I figure out what the mapping is. Which is a hard one for me because I can tell that this is escape, right? I don't know what this does. Maybe the smartest thing to do is to go to X. Was it X prop? No, there was an X prop. It's one of the X utils. Can I tell? Would I be able to X input maybe? Nope. X util to see key presses. And I'm pretty sure I have notes about this somewhere. Like, so let's go to like notes and then keyboard There's nothing there. What was this? Faster. Holy crap! Where do I have notes on this? Maybe I have to go to work, personal, work, and then okay, cool, and then keyboard. Nothing there. Okay. Okay. So crap. That was done. Up and notes, and then work, work.org. Good. And then we need to have something about keyboard. Okay. Heard something there about keyboard. Go to work, and then keyboard. There you go. So there's a configurator. I pre-ordered these, and then I study. I purchased the cable. So all of this stuff I did. AB, right? And then we have to figure out split. That's not it. There's probably supposed to be some keyword, like some tools that I need to program these. Try this, pre-order details. Yeah, here we go. That's the thing I needed. It's called QMK. There we go. So this is kind of like, let me just yes, now the subtree, and then I can kind of close the personal notes pad. Okay, cool. So what was the whole deal? This is kind of like how you the different functions you can use, but something I'm missing here. Utilities. So how do you say key? Keys. Nope, not in here. Well, then it's something I need to fix. Go to Linux. Something CPU, graphical terminal, shell, links, and system disk, memory, none of these. Probably something X related. Yeah, close files, TTY, change root. X11. All right, what is this? Show this screen. ID from X input. App service, okay, fair enough. View keyboard mapping. Getting closer. That's just for the sake of convenience. So it's still middle of the day, so I don't need a dark screen. Show key presses. Here. Use the mouse. So I'm already feeling the body pain, the body ailing. It's not show XEV. That sounds familiar. Yeah, with XE. All right, good. All right, so I need to take that, put that in my notes. So actually move that to light. So XCV util to see key presses. ID get create from keyboard. I believe. Let's see, clicks. No, so it's just a keyboard action. But I don't see this thing update either, which means that something's off. Okay. Okay, the focus changed. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Like, of course, you need to be in the thing. It's any input. All right, cool. So in here, N, comma, well, H, A, K. So that maps there, and then this is Y, U, I. Okay, so it's effectively the same mapping. I don't have to do shit. All right, cool. So let's see, what is this? return. Okay, this is delete. That's not super convenient. Space does register on the laptop, but it doesn't register here. That's the backslash, makes sense. This is then supposed to be backtick or semicolon, which makes sense. L ends here, then P ends there. This should be, yeah, this is off. So we start at U. This is weird. So it was NM. Okay, and then this one is Y. Oh, that's so off. Shit. But the reason they do this is because there's this really weird W. E R. Jeez. It's weird. Someone must have thought of this. There's probably a reason for it. All right, so let me just help myself. All right, cool. So what we have here is, so the Q, come on. All right, so we have this block of initial keys. And Q starts outside. Q, and then W is in here. Right, W is in there. S, X. All right, cool. Oh, let me just take the inner edge. This is obviously 5. T, G, E. All right, and this one is going to be 6. Y, H, N. Right, and then the furthest extreme here, O, L, dot, L, O, and it's not. Then I made a mistake here because this is W, fair enough. So move these down. All right. Okay, so this is 2. I'll just put a position it a bit clearer. All right, so then the Q, that's this one. It's not right at the top, so we're just going to move it down a bit. This is here. Just be clear. Then this one, fair enough. Okay, then what's this one? Escape, okay. So 1 is right next to escape, which means that the tilde somewhere else. What the hell is this one? Tab, okay. Tab. Okay, so I'm just going to make a note. 1, and then we have escape, tab. What is this? Left shift, okay. Control, okay. Control. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Super. Okay, so I'm just going to make a bit of buttons there. So this is super window icon in some systems. Space. Not mapped. Oh, I already have an idea what that one is. Backspace. These may be clickers because this one wasn't mapped either. Yeah. So what is this? This is return. Okay, so I map it here. Return. So Control Alt, Control Alt. That's going to be heavy. So this was the dot. Perfect. Slash. Okay, so let's see. Slash. Okay. Key. It's annoying that like typical 0 minus symbols. Fact. Okay. Apostrophe. Alt. Why is it left? Okay, they just mapped the left alt there. Okay, cool. So now we have an idea of what is there. All right, so now I can test the clicker, right? If I click here, doesn't work, doesn't work. Weird. To do something for this to work or what? No idea. If I click here, that works. Ah, okay. This thing registers clicks, so that just means that these are dead keys. All right, so this is I have to figure these out. All right, did some inventory. Let's figure out if the other one works. So get the other smaller boards out. Go over there. Okay. These are just flat on the desk, right? Okay. Keep messing up my little setup there. Let me see. Cool. So all right. No lights. Oh, nice surprise. I don't even remember what I ordered. Okay. So I would guess the mapping is pretty much similar. So if I look at my cheat sheet, it should be N. Yeah, this one here should be what? Dot. Okay, no. And okay, this is the main block. So this is okay. Maybe I should X. I should label it more clearly. If I take this, move them out. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. It's actually correct. All right. So it's just that they didn't have a 9, but they have O. Oh, not. So the other keyword starts here. Starts here, goes down. Big board. This is the big one. And then we have the small one. The small one has here 3. Escape. Space. Tab. Right. Okay, and then this one, backspace, choice, and return. Okay, so my question is, do I change mappings or do I try to learn this layout? Probably can learn it, right? I just don't have the key. I don't have, yeah, maybe no, maybe no. It works. That's what we wanted to establish. It works. We're good. We move on. We go back to the big board. I think we have the layout. All I have to do right now is to determine if I want to start learning to type on that thing, or if I want to learn on something else. In terms of like mapping, I feel like if I type, I want to press. So on this one, this is enter. That's helpful. I need to backspace. I do that here. I need to enter space. Something like that. Enter. I don't know what this one is anymore. This is delete, so I'm at the end of the line. I go Control N, Control E, which would be, Jesus, goodness. I don't even know where Q started. Okay, so QWE, so this would be E, and then I would have to reach for Control. Fuck, no, that's not gonna happen. So I need to have something like Control E right from here. Okay. This is actually not a very good position for the ball. I may not even use it because that hurts. I can already imagine it's hurting. I can already feel the tension in my, whatever this ball of the thumb is. Anatomy, let's figure that out. Okay, so this thing I don't really need anymore. We figured that part out. This one, anatomy. And there we go. What is that part called? This is not super helpful. Palm of the hand. Come on, what's the name of this thing? The thenar region, median palmar region. Come on, let's see. There's something else. That's not a very good picture. This is like chiropractic. Oh, something else. What the fuck? Oh, trigger warning. In case anyone's watching, I'm looking at what is there, these autopsy videos, autopsy images, people decomposing, like taking apart a hand. This is intriguing. Look at all the structure there. Aren't we designed, or aren't we curiously put together or constructed? All right, that's awesome. This is cool. So I guess here, this is under the thumb. So it's kind of like in this region. So what is that? The flexor pollicis brevis, flexor. Proper palmar, it's a little below. Yeah, so where do I feel it? I kind of like feel it in here. So this is kind of like the right area. Carpal ligament, transverse carpal ligament. I think it's all moderately related, I guess. All right, cool. Let's remove the gore. Now, one thing though, it's all nice and everything, but it didn't work when oh, now it does. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna need a cheat sheet. I'm also gonna need some extra lights in here. All right. Hey, second watcher, how's it going? We're tweaking around with keyboards at the moment because I have a lot of pain in the hands and I'm trying to fix that. So we moved we moved the monitor out, we put it up a little bit. We're kind of like rethinking the desk setup. Ugh. Kind of would be cool if I could show what the hell I did here, but I don't think this setup is super flexible. I have this camera on a arm. The arm is tricky to move, so I'm guessing that this is all I have to show for it. So this is the monitor, was down a lot lower. I brought it up, so my neck is kind of like, well, like this. The monitor on the laptop, I'm basically going to retire such that I don't do the looking down and looking up thing anymore. And then I want to use this slick keyboard to simplify the strain on or reduce the strain on the hand, because the keyboard on the laptop kind of like requires some hand acrobatic, some skills, hand gymnastics. So yeah, so we're just figuring out this thing. I already mapped the keys. I'm just getting a feel for the setup. I have to put the keycaps on, but I feel like everything in its time. Okay, so that works. Where's the escape key? That's over there. Okay. So, come on, escape. How do you, if I were to type one, it's weird. Like multi-type doesn't really want me to do that. Like, send. So let me type what I want to type. Yes. Start test. Yeah, I don't understand. It's a tech thing. The view was just the information was being registered. It was just not legible. Cool. Alrighty, so then back to the keycaps. As you can tell from there, we are going to put the hard keyboards aside. These, where do I put them? Where do I put them? Oh, probably shouldn't be doing it. Wow, the keyboard is live. Anyways, you can see I have the same orientation on everything. They're all aligned more or less the same way. Cool. All right. Cool. I guess it's showtime. I don't know what people do typically for these. I don't know if they have like a cherry glance at how they mount the keycaps. Pre-built. We got the pre-built ones because we're lazy. They have like completely flat looking keycaps. These, they seem to have a tilt in them, but I don't know. Projectile. Like just put one up, right? Just put one up. Take it from here. Cool. That key doesn't do anything, right? Remember, this is what it's just a what? Control. Poorly written. So I'll fix that. It brings me to another topic. I've seen on the small keyboard, I've seen 2WX, that's all within the main block. Yeah, I didn't log what the others did. Let me do that real quick. I need to know what the others do. So at the furthest end here, I think I got one queue, but the rest was not inventorized. So it's going to be a problem if I don't know where the control keys are. Okay. All right, cool. So this one. makes sense. A up top. Q above that. Cool, we got that. So the furthest corner or the small one. Again, like I have escape, space, tab. That means I have to reach everything through layers. Nope. So first things, no layers for control and meta, as they call it in Emacs land. All right, good. Probably gonna call it a day soon. I feel the strain building up in my shoulders, and I promised myself that today I'm gonna let the body rest. So I don't have any remnant of inflammation next week or start of the week. I feel like it's a nice cup, so I'm probably just gonna keep that. This is also tilted. Okay, so all of them, it makes sense for all of them to be slightly cupped in a way that the fingers just fall into the keys. Yeah, it's rest and there's some pressure back. I can feel like if I put my finger on any of the keys, it should be difficult to slide back. That's at least what I want. So I'm optimizing for something here wasn't installed correctly. It doesn't feel right. That's correct. Please, looks a lot better. It's so weird, these kind of like ergonomic keyboards that have their keys just in weird warped, not even planes, just planes that actually, it's not a curve, it's a bowl. What's the mathematical term for, what is mathematical term for a curved plane? Picture me, people. Convex. Oh, come on. Come on. List of geometric shapes, enter names, science trends, Cloudflare verifying that I'm real. Okay, this looks good. We'll just continue. Okay, verify I'm human. Here we go. Okay, so you go in there. This is boring. No, this is not what I want. I just want something like a fucking plane. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. We are lazy enough, so I'm just going to do this, huh? To split that, and then I go to scratch buffer unknowns. What is a plane? Correct term for a plane that is warped. I guess probably that's the right way to do it. Come on, that's not what I'm looking for. It's the correct term in geometry. Oh yeah, or mathematics for a plane that is curved. Curved surface. That doesn't sound very technical, but maybe that's it. Math, curved surface. Maybe that, I'm fucking out. Rounded surface that's not flat. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, well, that was easier than I expected, actually. Expecting there to be. Oh, this is not super, it's not like a math. Curvature surfaces, here we go. This is not something I need to be doing now. I don't know why I'm sidetracking like this. Plane curves, oscillating circles. Da-da-da. So arc length parameterization. Every differentiable curve can be parameterized with respect to arc length. In place of plane curves, means the existence of parameterization, whatever that. I'm just looking for the technical term for a plane that is curved, and I guess it's just called a curved surface. Now it's then just wondering, like, is that really it? Seems too good to be true, but it seems like it. It's just curved surface. Sometimes the answer is pretty simple, I guess. Curvature. If another name pops to mind, let me know. Yeah, because this, I'm curious about this plane. Like, I find the keyboards kind of curious when they're not, when the keys are not set up along a flat plane, but a curved surface. Okay. I can go back to verifying that the keys. Okay. It's funny, like I had these keycaps on my desk and I've organized them a couple of times, then managed to wreck the entire setup by letting them kind of like, by letting the whole setup get disorganized again. And then today, just hoping to get to the road task of just plugging in everything. I'm probably gonna have to modify this a couple of times actually, because I feel like there's a good amount of comfortable friction here because I've picked the higher edge to sit at the bottom. The fingers don't completely glide off without effort, so that's good. That's natural. It is. When I just rest my hands, there is a weird natural tendency for my hand to just kind of want to fall back, curl up. It's another thing that's kind of curious. The last pairing of keys there, they're really weirdly positioned. It's kind of awkward for my pinky to comfortably sit here, actually. This position. I'm really gonna have to figure out how to use this in terms of like comfort levels. Ugh. Okay, this is the bottom edge. All right, I guess I can turn JCal on again. Last bits.
Those and then slowly give them back to. They form a giant superstorm.
My fault. I forgot to switch the keyboard to the right screen. Bad. Window. So where was it? 44. And then remember to move the keyboard back to the XEV window.
SVB, yeah, you just become a creditor. You're already a creditor, even if you are. So I think everybody's going to be put in line. FDIC is going to try to do this in an orderly fashion. Bruce asks, how much is SVB in the red? That's what they have to figure out. That is the question. That is the question that nobody has the answer to. Nico asks again, what happens to SVB loans to tech companies? I don't know the answer to that. It depends on if this thing is shut down, and then if it's shut down, then is the government going to go after those loans and call those loans or try to recoup those and then slowly give them back to people with deposits? Well, there are some people who have $10 million in deposits at SVB and they might have a $5 million loan. What happens to that person? Hey, they don't get their 10 million until they give 5 million back. Well, that's kind of impossible because you have their 10 million. They can't pay back the loan. Or do you net it out? So this is where I think we're in uncharted territory, and a bankruptcy lawyer or an FDIC restructuring person is going to have to answer these really weird cases because the whole industry is so intertwined here. There's so many conflicts, and who gets paid when is going to be crazy. Austin asked, what happens to General Electric's $500 million private investment now that the FDIC has taken over? If they've already paid it, I guess they lose it, and now they're a creditor, and the equity stack, I don't know where they stand, and we don't have the documents, but that could have been a loan. This is where like the device used to make the investment matters. That could have been done in senior debt. Transaction could not have been consummated. Money might not have been wired yet. So all of this is, like the minutia that's going to get sorted out. I hope this has been helpful to folks, and we'll see you next time on the Student Startups. Make sure you listen to All In as well. To hear the besties talk about a lot of these issues as well. Thank you for giving me the warm up here to get out to the founders and capital allocators in my audience at This Week in Startups this information. And thanks for your great questions. If you haven't already, thumbs up and subscribe. My Lord, the chat is moving quickly. Thanks to everybody.
2,000 people in the room, 2,000 viewers.
What? You're kidding.
Yeah.
That's, I think that's a record for us, 2,000. Do me a favor.
Look at how
I don't
weird
need
the
anything
layout
from
is.
you.
Like you have this weird little dip here.
Except, what
So,
can I ask you to
hold on.
do? Just subscribe to the channel.
So
and
the
give me a thumbs
rows
up.
are
That's all.
clearly
Tune
not
into the accelerator.
completely
Oh, yeah,
aligned,
sorry.
but I
Hit
guess
the
the
This Week in
thesis is
Startups
that
logo. In 5 minutes, I'm going to have 7 companies I've invested in
warrants it.
who are having their demo day. They all have products in market, and that's what you can do. If you're an audience member of mine, you can angel invest in these companies through thesyndicate.com. And if you're not an investor, you can simply give them your attention and feedback. Go check out their website and try their products and amplify what they're trying to do. The world needs to support the new. We need to support people who are making new products and services. We need to support the creators and the builders in the world. And just a little bit of attention to them is how you can do that. So zero grift there. I just want you to support them. I've already placed my bet on them. And you can place just a little bit of attention. So I'll see you over in the other stream. Bye-bye, everybody.
Right. Interesting. Goodness. Saw like videos of people standing in line yesterday trying to get money.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Friday. We have a
Also bumped into someone just a minute ago
monster review
on
show
the
for you today.
streets who's in the middle of trying to, I probably shouldn't say, I can bump into anyone in the city anyway, so in the middle of closing around and finding out that some of the investors have assets at SVB. Not a good time then, eh? Not a good time. Not having a good time when you find out about that. All right, so this is another thing that I didn't completely think through, right? I don't have many keycaps. I have enough keycaps to cover the typing range. I don't have the keycaps to cover the other parts. So I feel like my fingers, maybe I can drop one of those. I don't know. This one feels like it's already too far out. So I could make it a little gentler by maybe not having these jump out like that. I don't know. I just have to be tactical now that I've kind of like used up all of my keycap credits, keycap points. Now I don't need those keycaps for these, I believe, but I do need them to fill up this block. All right, this block is still completely uncovered. Still not covered, so. Oh, how do we do this? Like, I probably just lack one more, actually. It's also really hard to believe that I have an uneven number of them. Like here, I have an even number of those. It's probably likelier that I've lost one. Let's find out. Did I drop something under the desk? Here we go. Yeah, we did drop one. Sweet. Oh, geez. It's nice when you find these things quickly. All right, cool. So we don't have to think about this anymore. The only time I really have to consider this is when I want keycaps for the small one, and I'll just buy new ones for that one. So for now, we're just going to set up the full board. Again, forgot to change the window. What is this? Stripe to raise 6 billion. When was this? I've kind of like been flying under the radar working. So I completely missed most of this. Yeah, that's gonna be funny right now. Something Valley Bank. Oh goodness. Interesting. That was 7 days ago. I don't know. Shall I listen to this? What are you talking about? Ad. First Republic Bank. Scoop and Strike. Let's hear that.
You just published on newcomer.com. Go subscribe, everybody. $150. You published a scoop on Stripe. So tell us what's the latest on Stripe.
Yeah, so Stripe has been raising this round, and I got a source and then another source that said,
Hey, everybody, welcome to Friday. We have an awesome
How do I forget?
show for you today. Eric Newcomer. All right, well, there's a little preamble for you folks. Okay, now, you just published on newcomer.com. Go subscribe, everybody. $150. You published a scoop on Stripe. So tell us what's the latest on Stripe.
yeah, so Stripe has been raising this round, and I got a source
That's a lot,
and
right?
then another source
6
that
billion.
said Stripe is raising actually $6 billion.
Big number.
Yeah, big, like huge. OpenAI maybe has numbed us a little bit because their deal with Microsoft is 10, but I mean, $6 billion for a startup is humongous. Basically, Uber
That's
is the only
among the
one that can
largest.
think of this. Right, certainly.
Uber
I
is
think it's
the
got to
only
be
Yeah.
top 3 at least.
For sure, yeah.
So yeah, amazing. And it's at a $50 billion valuation, down from 96, which had been the peak
Cut in
for
half.
Stripe. But this is not money for Stripe to
Stripe
use to run their
cut in
business.
half.
All the money
Holy smokes.
is basically going to be used to help resolve
Taxes.
this expiring restricted stock unit problem that Stripe has had, right? It granted these options, and since Stripe hasn't gone public, some of the options are going to expire for early employees.
Ooh.
So they need to help those employees deal with the options, pay the tax bill. The tax bill might be about like $3.5 billion. And then the remainder of the $6 billion will mostly be used as an actual tender offer, basically to buy the shares and let some employees.
Feeling the back, so I'm going
nice.
to
You know,
wrap it up. So
So the tender offer means that Thrive Capital, General Cattle, that's A16Z Founders Fund, who are reportedly participating in the round, they'll buy some shares from those employees, so they'll own some common shares. This is exactly what Masayoshi-san did with Uber, put in some shares at a very high valuation for preferred. This doesn't seem to be happening here, but or maybe it will. And then also did the secondary. So I'm guessing some percentage of this is at a preferred price, and some of it's buying that secondary.
all right, so this is my
Well, I
brand.
don't know
Who's
that
buying
it's
back the
blended.
secondary?
I think, yeah, some of the details, it's not clear. You know,
Not yet. It's probably even being negotiated right now.
I mean, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan sort of steering Stripe through this, and some of the Goldman
Well, their revenue has slowed a bit over there, but they're still growing. 85% year over year for their net revenue. That was 21 to 22, net revenue grew 85%. But yeah, are they growing fast or are they growing slow?
Well, I think it's the combination. The information reported that they lost some $500 million last year, which for a company that I think tracked sort of how profitable it was sort of worrying. It's the gross revenue grew 27% last year to 14.3 billion. And yeah, I think the year before it had grown sort of much more than that. So it's sort of the shock slow down, because obviously, if you're investing at 50 billion for a company that you don't know when it's going to go public, you're a venture firm, so you want to see big returns, you're hoping for $150 billion company to come out of this. In which case, you would see continued growth and sort of profitability. And I think in particular, Adyen is this public company that Stripe is compared to a lot.
The
And
Dutch one, actually.
Stripe had just let its headcount balloon. And so then if you looked at
A lot of companies did that, huh?
revenue to headcount, I think in particular Stripe looked more challenged. And so they cut 14% of the employees in November.
4,000 to 8,000 employees from 2021 to 2022.
Jeez.
Right.
I mean,
Rough,
that's a
rough,
lot
rough,
of headcount to add, and they did the rip. And cut 1,100 employees. I've been dealing with this.
Jeez, that's pretty intense. So it's an interesting one, actually. Oh, let's see your next board. Ah, cool. Let's look at that next board. Board source. Come on. Can't copy it. Hang on. Let me try to figure out how to inspect. Can I? Okay, here we go. Can I see the text in there? Oh, how tricky does it have to be? Okay. And what the hell am I doing? I can't for the life of me figure out how to get the text. So I got this thing. I can delete that. I don't need that. Give me the board. Give me the text. Give me the text. Here. Why am I not? That one requires assembly. Okay. I build out of a couple of boards that required assembly, but where are we? Twitch. Snap. Okay. I have to log into Twitch. I can't log into Twitch. I'll just type it in. This is not convenient, I know. Let's just try. This is easier to type in though. So Twitch. Come on. Twitch TV. Out. Chat. Frame chat. There we go. Accept cookies. Come on. Yes. All right. Show me. Kappa hider. Yeah, cool. How do I do this? Chat. I gotta log in though. See, they get me every time. Okay, cool. I don't have to log in. Anyone can see the chat. So send a message. Yeah, okay, got it. Text. Send real. Okay, let's see if this works. Had a really rough time logging in on this Twitter. I can send messages from inside StreamYard. I just can't copy them. Which is really annoying, I know. There's a lot of really good information that's being sent in there. But this is it. My browser is currently not supported. It's been months, and I'm just seeing this every time. I can only log in from another computer, a MacBook, but then I can't open the link. So I guess I'm back to trying to figure out if I can extract that information from this little critter. This thing here. If I say copy element right here. Let's see what happens. Here we go. You said something about chat. Okay. So what was the next keyword? Engineer. I see labels in here, so I should be able to navigate it that way. Let me see. You said something about board source board. Next. It's so well hidden in here. Funny. I can see your key, I can see your handle, but I can't see the content of the message. Really weird that they do that. Open this link, it's set. Okay, so I got the wrong message. I see the open the link. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, this is not cool. It's not cool that I'm struggling with this so much. Inspect, here we go. Copy this. Copy element. Back here. Here we go. And delete this. Again, just to be safe. Got the right thing. Copy element. Geez, that didn't work. Oh, come on. I should take the container. Something is. Oh, I think if you can see my screen right now. Okay. Updated. Linux problems, people. This is why you don't bet on Linux. That's not the thing I want, so this is the one I want. Can I right click? Should be able to like find words. There we go. The solution was a lot simpler. Went for. Let's learn another lesson. There we go. Struggle is real. But here we go. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You did that. Okay, thanks. Let's see I couldn't go back in history. Struggle is real. Absolutely. Not my bride. Oh, this is a nice one. Corn. I've seen them around. They're Bluetooth, aren't they? Because I thought they were, and that was pretty interesting. Or are they? No, they're Elite C, so they have the same chip that these have. They're wireless too? Okay, cool. Do you know what standard they communicate over? Was it Bluetooth or was it something like the Bluetooth BLE? It's all the same, I guess, but or was it something like I used to tinker with these things back in the day. Zigbee-ish type of jazz. I see these boards and I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do it. But I'm too lazy. I have the soldering station up here somewhere. No, Laney made sure I cleaned up the desk. So I think it's downstairs in the basement. So yeah, but let's check this one out. Beats. Really nice. It's a really nice board, I gotta say. Product photos. Oh, look at this. Look at those switches. I did like something really dumb. I got like the blue switches around the outer edge. You can hear the click. And then on the inside, I have like almost no click. Actually, that's not completely fair. They don't have like a mechanical click. The only click you hear is you literally hitting, like bottoming out. But these have this really satisfying clicky sensation. I love the blue switches. I typed on it for a little bit. I love typing on it. I was just a little bit frustrated with the keyboard not having enough keys for me to use my modifiers, and then realizing that most of my work is typing in weird modifiers. I feel I type a couple of modifiers at least once every minute, maybe twice every minute to navigate through my buffers. So I do need something that's a bit more flexible. I think 3 keys could go a long way along the thumb, because if I had 3 keys, I could probably map Control and Alt to either one of them, keep one for space, or Super, depending on which side of the keyboard I'm on. I probably would keep Super on the right one. Then I could like navigate my window manager with just these keys. I don't even know what the mapping is that I have. I could probably check it out. Let's see, where am I? I don't see my mouth. Okay, here we are. A lot of updates have come in since. Where did I branch off? I'm too far back in past. So I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to do that, huh? Upstream master. Or maybe I should think about how to rebase my junk. There we go. Maybe the main, blah, blah, blah. And just show local current. Here we are. Didn't push any of this. What kind of is the diff? Diff on the range. The only things I've changed are my own file, right? And my own file looks a little like this. And what did I do? I had like what? Sim was effectively a mapping key, I believe. And the DH thumb to left was I did something complicated. Left alt. So on the left hand side I had alt, and on the right hand side I had control. But I believe depending on what other key you pressed, it would switch into AC, like space. It will be space depending on what keys you press, which means I have to go back to QMK and figure out there what underscore T means. I probably didn't document it there, but combos, feature combos. This is the KC stuff is what? Standard, okay. Let's just look at the cheat sheet. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. Super configurable, also QMK, I believe, right? Yeah. Blue still out. Okay. Yeah. Imposter engineer thinks blue switches are a little too loud. I can understand for the office, it might not be extremely convenient. If you work home-ish, they're quite satisfying. But I mean, like, did you hear my blues? So these are the red ones. I don't believe I can convey very well over this medium that is YouTube how this sounds. But the clicky one it's a very soft click. Like I can try to like fiddle around with the red ones and you don't really hear much until I bottom out, obviously, but that's just unfair. These are already halfway through. Get this beautiful click. Ugh, so satisfying. I don't even know which switches don't have any click. I also deliberately, I remember wanting some clicks on those, and then I recall vaguely not getting any clicks on these. So I'm gonna be pretty stealthy when I'm typing here. All right, so what do we have here? Do we have anything as far as I have like my I don't have Vim bindings. That's inconvenient. All right, so use the old facilities. Okay, that doesn't work. You have a full keyboard with reds. Ooh. 10 keyless. All right. So what do you mean keyless? Oh, 10 keyless. Okay, you want your arrow keys, fair enough. Do you use them for gaming or is it just for whatever other work you do? It's just really convenient to have them. I guess for gaming you use like the WASD array, or curious to know more about that. I do love looking at these. Look lovely. The category slick boards. Look at this. So much slicker than the one. I think mine doesn't. It's not the worst. Could be slicker. I think the finish on the case is really lovely. Right. The bastard did a good job getting me. Bastard KB. Bastard KB. I shouldn't call it bastard. I think it's bastard. Keyboards. They did a good job of getting me them. relatively quickly. I kind of like this this chat thing, by the way. You taught me something new. I'm going to have to copy the Twitch chat. I find it to 19. It's gonna grab the link. Oh yeah, here we go. Up here. Oh no, that's not it. Well, Twitch is using Redux. Whatever. I'm not gonna find it. I probably could go back. Does it work? No, it doesn't. Snap, snap, snap. Accept cookies. Doesn't work either. I feel like my computer is really weird. Yeah, I can click on the. Yeah, I was just looking for the link that brought me in here, but that one I forgot already. Yeah, that one is in the history because that was only in the StreamYard thread. Yeah, exactly that one. Thank you so much. Then I can bookmark it. Why does the mouse keep? Okay, chat bookmark or D. What is that? Twitch chat. Go bookmarked. That was what I wanted. Thanks for that, imposter engineer. You're the best. All right. Okay, and then I'm just gonna close this thing because this is not helping me. It's making my life harder. It's been like what? I think it's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks that I haven't touched anything web development related, and I've already forgotten everything. Already have. Maybe I should. Okay, cool. So what we're looking for, trying to understand what this R control underscore P thing means. Let's see if there are any other R control underscore P. That's the only place where this occurred. So we're just going to go okay, see what it does. All right. What was this? This is it. This is it. It's probably like one of those things where you press a button for a while and then it kind of like escalates to a different macro tabs. That's probably also why it didn't work for me, right? Because if you need the moderator tabs. Here we go. You need them to be quickly accessible. If they aren't, it kind of like defeats the purpose. I also need space to be quickly accessible. So I wasn't really winning any races with the setup I had with just the 2 dump keys. So I either need then the space needs to be instant access, the control keys need to be instant access. And then I tried to do something clever with keeping, like remembering like a press of the control key until I would press the next key. But then all of a sudden I have to reprogram all of my muscle memory for my key bindings. It becomes impossible for me. Became quite impossible for me. So this piece of the documentation isn't quite what I'm looking for. So I'm trying it again, matching documents. Not very satisfying, I must say. I can try one more thing. Should be something else we can do. Let's see. Control T. Key codes. Right control and help. Here we go. This is nice. So this is right control when held, KC when tabbed. Oh, see, this is what I mean. Sorry, complicated. So in this case, I would have to press down right control, do something else. If I tapped it quickly, it would have been a space. I can see how that works. So I could control something, but then I had the same for the alt. I just didn't practice long enough. Maybe that's just a conclusion here. I didn't practice long enough to make this thing my own. I also have a lot of key bindings that require number keys. Anyways, all I'm doing right now is figuring out how to rebase my branch on top of upstream master. So let's rebase onto elsewhere, origin master. There we go, sweet, sweet, sweet. 5 months. This didn't really help me. This didn't really help me. Huh. Okay, I can figure out what the hell all branches. Why upstream? What the fuck? I renamed things. Okay, okay, so that's what I have to do. So I have to base. Okay, so rebase elsewhere upstream. Master. Rebasing done. All right. Here we go. A lot better. Here we go. A lot better. K-bot. Okay, cool. So now we can be the main. Yeah. So it's just at least no conflicts. That's all I needed to know. And then this is going to come in and it's going to rebase again, whatever. What do I want? Like, I want to check out all of this weirdness. What were the differences there? All inside of my file. There's almost zero chances it's ever going to conflict, right? Which is good. All right. So what I want, that was QMK firmware for Bachelor KB, dilemma, QMAP, subpoena. All right, good. So what I want now, I'm going to find out if there's a key map on my board. It's called Shari, something. Is it a 4x6? 4 by, yeah, possibly. So I'm guessing I start with one of these. First things first. Yeah, open to read me. Ergonomic keyboard for, okay, this is nano. I know it's for both. All right, so I'm going to read a little. Shield version, KMQ compile. This is how I compile code for this thing. That's the default. I got the VIA layout if you are looking for VIA support. Okay, cool. I don't think we're doing that because I don't know what it means. All right, cool. Hardware supported Elite C and B4. All right, not clear what it is. Monophone. Isn't that? What is technically? What does that technically mean? Monophone. It was invented, or did it have a meaning before this? Probably didn't. Menu. Doesn't quite look like it. All right, cool. So this is a thing that has been invented by keyboard makers, I guess. Cool. All right. So we're going to try a compilation step. I feel comfortable enough to spin up a terminal at this point. Did I ever write a flake for it? It didn't, but I do have a shell. Let's just look shell.mix, bunch of jazz in there. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna look at this. Import sources from new. Do this. I don't want to think about this, so I'm just gonna mix shell. It's gonna spin up an environment. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's beautiful. Declarative environments for the win, right? All of this stuff exactly how it was working before installed. So I should be able to at this point compile something, right? So let's just pick this one. I don't need this, but let's just see if it runs. Where it throws errors. Cloning. Some get some, just submodules are out thing. I should figure that out. Maybe that's in a, yeah, maybe I should figure it out differently. So it compiled, so git submodule, or the commands again, summary, I believe. There's a lot of them. Shit. Do we need to like update? What do the pluses mean? Let's have a look. Actually, whatever, it doesn't work. Submodule less sends. It says something about the submodules. The submodules then, and then you forget about them again. Then you look it up again. Somehow, something I don't manage to remember. Just I really need to different browser. So funny how limited you are once key bindings don't work anymore, and just everything gets clunky. Okay, so one thing I can do, I can switch between, here we go, prompts. Just jump to the next one. Please consider QMK git submodule. People, people, people. This is probably going to break. QMK git. Okay, I have to be in the next shell. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything I still need to do? Ooh, yep. Okay, cool. Unstage. Okay, git submodule. What's that? Okay, cool. So everything unified. Good. No more conflict. All right. So next, now we do the file thing again. Should work. Worked already before. No warnings. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So about this one. All right. Must specify the shield version when compiling flashing. The default key method is inspired from the original. Check out the via layout. What is that? Come on. Let's look this up. Via. How many times do we talk about it? Get support. This is the newbie guy. Maybe I should look it up on the. I should look it up on the Chappy. This. Okay, so Chappy's. Chappy. Please. Via. I think I should. There we go. Between Skilla and this is interesting. Ah, now this is the connection now. I saw Skillet. Skillet's one of their boards as well. Now I'm putting it together. Jeez, I'm slow. I am so fucking slow. Where's the other one? Jeez. Gosh, how painful is this? On these boards like last year, never registered that there's like some like mythical creature like, references bullshit going on. All right, let's close. Greek mythology. Palladium, such as on the horns of a dilemma between the double and the duplicity, between a rock and a hard place, by similar meanings. Between skill and charities, an idiom deriving from Greek mythology. The lesser two users. Okay, cool. Henry Fossilies, Odysseus, facing the choice between skill and charities. Probably don't need. Get this window out of the way. There we go. Put you out there. There we go. It's hard to tell. Okay, so these are people being consumed by. Yeah. Britannia. Haven of something. Funny. Neutrality, skill and service in the modern Ulysses. Huh. Cool. Side questing. This is funny. Ooh, and this person had a mapping. This is nice. This is fun. Let's see. Ergonomic keyboard using a split 4/6 key layout or 3/5 with 5/3 thumb keys. Okay, so that's the small one. The 3/5. This is 3/5 with 5 plus 3. Okay, so this is it. Okay, Charybdis always has 5/3. This is another Charybdis? I guess not, because it's called a skillet, and that's why it has the 3/2. All right. Okay, when I say 3/2, I just mean like this one. It's probably the skilla has 3/2 layout, and all the Charybdises are all the Charybdises have the 5/3. Let's confirm. And I'll be a little less ignorant about these boards. Okay, so the skilla actually has the same fucking setup. So I'm wrong. Dead wrong. It must be a Charybdis. My goodness. Yeah, Charybdis Nano. So the Nano has the 3/2, and the regular has the 5/3, and the skilla has a regular form factor, also has the 5/3. Goodness. All right. So let me hear why your layout is better. Of course, it was made by someone who speaks German. Maus 1, Maus 2, Maus 3, Trackball. Die haben das hier. Das macht auch viel Sinn. Okay, this is actually really clever. Set up the mouse controls right here, which means from a ergonomics perspective, this is actually lovely. Specific mapping detail of that. Okay, so let me see. Meta space. I would probably have a hard time reaching that. Typing. I don't know what RAPC is. Enter. That makes sense. That is probably still in line with the default mapping, right? Okay, cool. Then the escape there. This one, everything else is more or less the same. All right. Shall I just read the key map? And actually, I already started. I knew about this repo. Okay. Oh, goodness. Was it edited through? Oh, the key map was produced through eLisp. Goodness. Fun stuff. And then, of course, rules. It has the trackball enabled, via enable. Okay, cool. We can make this work. Let's go back to make sure that these things are, what I want to have. this right now. Close this window. I should probably come back to monkey type, but leave it for now. We can do it later. All right. It's getting dark, so switching to dark mode on all my windows. Dark. Cool. And push. Of course not. Oh, goodness. Feeling. Yeah, come on. Jesus. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, I'm rotating all of my passwords. Okay. This doesn't happen too often. First time I do a keyboard related stream, and I totally screwed a pooch on that. So let's look. Okay, so and I make a new notes. Okay, so I probably have to utils and just add one for SSH. Need some notes on this. Okay, so how do I do the key change? Key. Key. SSH key change. No keys. About SSH passwords. Yeah, how do I change them again? Come on, come on. That's not what I need. Change SSH pass. Phrase. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? SSH. Yep. What is the deal? Keygen -p change passphrase. Wonderful. I don't have backups of it, so where was I? We just do it here. So what was the deal? So passphrase, where are we? Oh, old passphrase, new passphrase. Yeah, cool. So we're just gonna do SSH key again, right? And then P. Life of me, I don't remember if I need to provide. I would bet I need to provide a private key. So it's gonna be SSH. Okay. Let's see. Policy key, yeah. And I don't have SSH. Yeah. Press A key. That's what I was thinking. It's weird. Okay, so I need more help. Get back to the web thingy. So we're doing single monitor setups at a time now. Oh, here we are. This is the one where we are. Streaming, cool. I need this to be in a different window. Isolated. Good. Cool. You need to change passphrase, blah, 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 takes a sync, this is key gen, same to generate a key, people, changing, yeah, simplest version, yeah, this is it, F, whoop, yeah, cool, and that's what we're doing, SSH, key gen, F, SSH, ID, blah, blah, blah. How many of them do I have? This is the one. to 1p. The backtrack. God. Is it only the agent that has the wrong passwords? Oh, that's good. That's good then. SSH. Change. SSH agent passphrase. So weird. This is not what I need. Look. Weird. Weird. Because, yeah. Oh, weird. I don't understand why. Okay. I'm not changing one. Okay, cool. So let's just get this. Change passphrase so I never have to look it up online again. Okay. Just a little confused that didn't work. Whatever, cancel. I don't think I should be trying too hard. Screen off the stream. Maybe I also go for the camera. That's the safe. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Interesting. You'd think this would have been a trivial problem to resolve. Okay, have to look into such. So, half. Something in 21. Did we do anything recently? No, we didn't. But I can look at separate keys for this machine. But then, what's that? Then we go back to, right, so this one is just changing passphrases, auto launching SSH agent. Okay. Just passphrase. Sorry, I think we already had that. Let's say blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, SSH agent, restart. Ugh, I do not consent. I hate those cookie warnings. This is like you set it up once, you forget about it, and now every time you're fiddling with it, it's a pain in the ass. SSH agent. What does it do? Yes, aux rep agent. There we go. Pin entry. GPT. Oh fuck, that's. Oh my goodness, that's another thing. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I'm probably just gonna go back to full screen back on. How do we want to do this? Oh yeah, I guess this is or probably bad. I don't know. We need better layouts on StreamYard. We do need better layouts. Got a text from someone. Double check what's going on there. Phone is not in do not disturb mode, so I do check in on those things once in a while. GitHub makes 2FA mandatory next week for active developers. Yay. Good. All right. So, what I was trying to do, PPG. There we go. I got notes on this stuff because I can't keep it in my head. This is too complicated for my broken brain. So agent, an agent. This is all dummy data. It's from a blog article. I don't use RSA anymore. I'm just gonna skip over that. Well, fuck it, it's too late now. Too late now. I don't understand. Oh, it's a format. I'm just talking about a format here. Okay, fair enough. It's nothing to be nervous about. Delete secret key. Connect agent. Yeah, okay. It's funny because they're. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, so one thing I should be able to do going to this thing. So, deeply now. And it's going to ask. So remember. I need to figure it out. Safe connection. GG agent. So using GG authentication. This is weird. All right, here we go. This thing probably. GPT, blah, blah, blah. That's probably not it. As it turns out, GPT agent process certified X doesn't load to right configuration. Mine doesn't enable FFA to port lamp. That's it. So the GPT agent maybe enable SSH support. All right. So let's see. PS aux grab GPT agent. No secrets in there. Pin entry program. Here we go. This is the one. I call it the GPG agent. Supervised pin entry program I specify. And I believe from that point on, it's just running. Allow passphrase to be prompted through Emacs. Oh snap! I wonder how that works. Don't get sidetracked. Jeez, still got sidetracked. It's weekend. Emacs GPG agent allow Emacs. I mean, I'm living in the tool, so it means play around with this option. What's the bug there? Easy PG. There we go. I had to do quite some driving and hunting through documentation, so I got. We also have explicitly enabled the for pin entry. Okay. Oh, maybe I should try that. Load GPG agent. So, right. So I got to write this down. Like, I don't know what I did there. I should. GPG. So there's nothing on GPG agents. So I'm going to find out. Secret case. I need to figure out how this SSH is. Here, take these. This is for SSH. This is no. Maybe it's on no. Okay, so SSH. Yeah. Depression. Just those two. Signing. Okay, so SSH connection through GPG agent. I don't understand what's happening here. So what we have, okay, well, clearly didn't do that correctly. I know I remember seeing GPG conf look GPG agent. It's a different agent. Reload it. Do deal with SSH. Okay, cool. SSH connection to the same point. So I can kind of like, this one doesn't exist anymore. All right, cool. Jeez. There we go. You can see the customized proof block. All right, so this is sidetrack. Sidequest. Look into Emacs inventory. Okay, cool. Close this. Finish it working. This link might be interesting. I don't stumble on it myself anymore. All right, easy PG. Also, why the hell is everything here Emacs themed? Was I looking up? There's an Emacs. Nuts. GPG. Oh, maybe I can look at the PID for the agent. GPG agent info. Okay, GPG. Let's see. Max passphrase. So I can change to GPG passphrase. GPG agent passphrase. Oh, that's a different window. Glad. Oh yeah, this is different. This is personal email. All right, something changed. I just don't know what the hell that was. Should have taken a screenshot. Actually, am I sharing a screen? If that's the case, I'll be able to look it up. Okay, cool. Enforce passphrase policy. Okay, cool. Here we go. So this is kind of lovely. Enable SSH support. Let's actually just look at what the settings are. GPG agent. All right, give me like. All right, so here, this is something. Agent. That's another thing. Oh, obviously, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why am I view configuration, view config, right? And then I just have to figure out what key. I'm not even talking to GPG config, GPG conf. I'm talking to GPG agent. So here I just GPG agent dash help. I just put this up there. I'll figure it out from there. Easy enough. Reload agent. Figure out GPG. Modify GNU PG home directories. Ay. Change options. All right. List config. Turn off screen sharing for this one. This is definitely not something I want on cam. All right, so view config. Commands. So what I'm doing is check config. GPG conf. The other one. Reload. Reload component. Okay, so that's user bash. So cheat sheet. GPG conf. Reload component. I figure out what the components are so I can list components. And apply defaults. That's a little bit of a shitty one. This is not clear, but just undoes everything else. Take all configuration files with values taken from the global configuration file, usually etc. GNU PG conf. Legacy mechanism. Okay. Get it down then. Check programs. It's all available backend programs and test whether they are runnable. Okay, that's a good one. GPG conf. Check programs. What else do we have? List components, check programs, list option. Change options, check up apply profile, apply defaults, list theories, list config, filing, so GPG conf, config, filing, right? Load it, have to specify. We already noted that. All right, cool. Feel this should. So GPG conf, check, okay. Can't open no such file. Fuck. All right. There's no GPG conf. Okay. Let's see, is there like a GNU PG folder? Oh, there's a GPG agent conf. So enable SSH support. Yep. And the pin entry program. Fine. Probably written by Nix. All right, so we have SSH support. Fine. All right, that means the next thing we need to do, GPG agent. So this is what we're looking at, huh? So so how do you say GPG agent change password? Filter. There's a thread online. It's super weird that. How long does it take to load? It's still online. It isn't working. So, whoa, you tell me Unix stack exchange is down? No way. That's BS. Oh, Stack Overflow currently offline for maintenance. How often does this happen, people? Stack Overflow, not enough space. You know what the funny thing here is? This could be an Emacs buffer or a Vim buffer, but probably, I don't know. I like their down page. This one is completely down. If I reload now. Okay, cool. Someone did an update, people. Someone did an update. Oh, so what is this? Just inaccessible. But rather GPG reset passphrase. Pop up. Okie dokie. Yeah. GPG. I think agent. Yes. You don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Enforcing password. Blah, blah, blah. Why is this? Expired passphrase after n days. Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's GPG agent. It's 2022? What the fuck? Passwords oblivion requested when I pass showing credentials, that's a really fun. Preset. I'm not sure. Okay. GPG agent. Real path. Come on, that's a little lame. I should have done. No. Come on, baby, this is not cool. All right, so then let me take this. See what else is there. Connect agent. Oh, under gconf. Yeah, so what is the recommended way of a passphrase? Seriously. Also, maybe I'm just not very good at this. GPG passphrase. That's the thing. I know how to do it for a key. I don't know how to do it for the agent. Yeah. Okay, that's the wrong window. Here, let's just try something else. And otherwise, we're just going to call it a day and just do some weekending. How to as a IT administration expert. Does change the GPG agent passphrase. Oh, what's the fucking thing again? Something with SSH for SSH setup. This is not gonna work. But I'm at my wit's end. Generate new. Yeah, this is exactly standard bullshit stuff. Update SSH. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. You have to change the passphrase for the GPG. Use the GPG agent command to change the passphrase for the GPG key pair. I don't know. I really don't understand this part. Let's GPG agent use SSH. How to use GPG key? Okay, perfect. Linode. Linode writes good articles. Zoom that in. Bach cookies. No. Submit preference. Yeah. Oh snap! I totally forgot to go to the African store to get myself some salted cod. Let me see what time it is. I'm gonna. Oh fuck! It's 18:17. I'm probably not gonna make it. But let's just see on Google Maps if they're still open, and if they are, I'm dashing. Alpha. Where is it? Alpha and Omega. Closes at 8. All right, then I'm going. It's not that late. Lini, love, I have to head over to the store. Is the doggo seated on the couch? Hey, Cozy. Hey, Cozy. Hey, come here. Yeah. You doing good. You doing good. Yeah, you having fun? You having fun? You wanna go out for a walk? Huh? Yeah. Oh, you see some nuts in the bowl there, huh? This is a new space for you. Hasn't been here yet. Right, Cozy? We're going to the store in a bit. Pick up some salted cod so I can do some cooking tonight. Cool. How to use a GPG key for SSH auth. You've been familiar with public key. So how much time do you think you need? The store closes at 8, so I figured if we head out in like about 15 minutes.
Which store?
I'm walking to Weserstraße.
The fish store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cool. Then I'll wrap up the stream. Cool. Maybe familiar. Yeah. But you may not have known you can also use the GNOME as a keeper to authenticate. The chief benefit is meant instead of having separate keys for GPG visiting as a auth, they can both belong to the same GPG key ring. It's configured for each size. However, when used with a GPG smart card YubiKey, it shines. However, when used with GPG smart card YubiKey, because a dongle card can store the underlying private key and only authenticate SSH when it's plugged in. Okay, before you begin, this guide will only work on Unix-based systems, right? Only on Unix-based. You're not eating coins, are you? Okay. It assumes you have a fully functional Linode. Do you have a Lekali? Oh, bumped her head against the table corner. I should probably raise this a little bit. This is quite dangerous for you, huh? Okay. Yeah. Cool. I probably should just wrap it up. My head isn't in it. Wrapping it up, folks. Y'all be kind to each other. 2 minutes, 2 hours, 19 minutes.
They did go out at 3, so.
She went out at 3.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to head out again, do you?
She's probably gonna love to go out either way, but she won't poop. She might pee a little bit, but she won't poop.
Did she drink a lot?
She drank a tiny bit.
Okay. It's kind of fun to have her around.
See, that's what I mean.
You always know that I'll warm up to them in a bit. In the beginning, I'm always like,
I know. You're like super skeptical at the beginning, and then you're like, oh, maybe it's not that bad.
It's like a living creature that's so kind. I'm thinking of just wrapping it up and then watching The Office. I've spent enough time on computery stuff. Got to do more Saturday themed things.
Right.
I think I'm probably just gonna, the next thing I'll do is just stand in the kitchen for a good hour, do some cooking, calm my mind. But I want to finish reading this one thing before I go, which is not, how long is this? Oh, shit. I am committing now. I am committing now. I am committing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Focus. Right. Fully functional node. Follow the getting started. Secure your server guides. Okay. Familiar with command line. You don't necessarily for like SSH public key authentication or GPG encryption, but an understanding of their operation will help you figure out if you run into problems. Generate a GPG key pair. Already have a key pair. I know it's X, that's how it works. Gen key needs to construct user ID, blah, blah, blah. Been through that before. Process has created a master GPG key and a subkey for encryption. For encrypting messages and files to authenticate with SSH, we need to generate a second subkey for authentication. Huh. Interesting. All right. Edit key ID. Replace key ID with an 8-character string output from the key generation process. We will find a line beginning with pub. Right? So that was somewhere here. Does it make sense? Yeah. Good. Add a new GPG prompt, enter add key or prompt it into your passphrase and ask for the type of key you want to select RSA. Set your own capabilities. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should like redo parts of my GPG setup. New setup. I haven't been updating my GPG keys to the MIT key server for a long time, so I don't think anyone uses them except for me. Enter S to toggle the sign, action off, encrypt off, authenticate action off. Oh, this is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The output should now include current allowed actions, authenticate with nothing else on the line, enter queue to continue, and ask for key size 4096. Now I wonder if this also works with like these ED to 5519 type of keys. Right, so let me try to do an experiment, right? Echo GPG. Okay, that doesn't work. So GPG to N key. I'm just going to do pick an algo. Pick an algo, which I need to do. Well, is that it? Full useful generator for full featured key generation dialog. Real name, I don't know. There we go. So it's 9. I'll just pick defaults. You should be valid for 1. Yeah. Read. Actually, like, yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, that would be I don't want to think about this. Forget this. I definitely already forgot it. Okay. Where did I write this? Damn it. Okay, but where did I write this fucker? which is the latest? What's the latest? Fuck. Can't tell from this list. There we go. These are all new, updated trust ring. Okay, so GPE list, public stuff. All right, cool. So, all right, so so I need to take it's ED. All right, cool. So I need GBG so it's posted towards MIT. So this is fine. All right, so I'm just going to see. I don't know if these keys allow for this expert edit key with PID. Is that the right one? Cool. So we're here, add key. What do we want to add? We want to add prompt to enter your passphrase. Probably still memory. Select the key that you want. I don't know. Add GPT prompt. Prompt to enter your, okay. I'm gonna ask for, okay, 8. RSA, Citron capability. Okay, cool. All right, and then S. Okay, your selection, sign encrypt, so return sign. E, and then A. Okay, S, E, A, authenticate, cool. And then enter Q. What key size? 4096. Should be valid one day. Yeah, cool. Recreate, boom. All right, cool. G. Yeah. Right, do you see the third? Yeah, that's an authentication. Authentication is an RSA variant key. Also, why the hell do I still have RSAs here for my GPG? Interesting. I can actually retire them. I don't really need them. I used to like ED 25519s all the freaking way. I have to figure out what those keywords we in SC. So E is encrypt, C is S is sign, S is sign. I don't know what C is. A is authenticate. I have that somewhere in my notes, so let's figure that out. Oh, keys. Identifiers. All right, so fundamentals, what do we have in here? But none of this is relevant. Okay. Actually, think this through. This. Circus. Exchange. Import. Public. Ring is a container for keys. What's keys? I already have that. Cyber. Oh, I know it's supposed to be somewhere else. It's kind of weird that I have it in here. First, identifier. Do we call them types? I added a key capabilities. Key capabilities. Yeah, I think that's a good way to phrase it. Capabilities. Capabilities. So sign. Let's encrypt. Authenticate. I don't know what the C capability means. Confirm, maybe? Confirm another identity? I don't know. Key capabilities, GPG, right? Oh, certificate. Encrypted, okay. Cert. Site where the hell I got it from. Interesting. It's funny, it's not documented, not that I could find anyways. Oh, some of this stuff is so tricky sometimes. Show usage. Oh, I'll change the configuration, certification. So maybe I just say application, certification. Okay, cool. We can live with that. Oh. All right, we're still here. All right, cool. So we got this, and then I think we went through this one already. Secure GPG key, if you filter backup or otherwise secure key, hardware failure, enable to access loan. Yep, fine. Back up your key, back up your private key, replacing the key ID, expert secret key. We have notes on that. Let's just see, just be sure of this, no? And the secret. So here I have. That's not how you build that. I guess it's in a different section. Exporting secret keys. See. Okay, no. Work, insert link. I don't know. I don't even know if this is going to work. Oh, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to take the section from here and then see. See, exporting secret keys. Cool. Yeah, this is only between my own devices. That is kind of like whatever they're doing here. Subkeys. That's a private key, and then back up your subkeys, replacing key ID with an 8-character key ID for each subkey. Something bad happens when you lose your subkey keys, you can re-import them by overriding the new key, okay? By using allow secret key import key file. Be sure to replace key file with the location of each of your files. If you're working on a VM or offline machine, also need to export your public key to be re-imported later. Place the key ID with your own key ID. Okay, move. Keep the smart card YubiKey optional. Yeah, gotcha. Transfer your sub key. I guess so. This entire thing here is part of the YubiKey thing, right? So you secure your card, edit key ID toggle, such a private key editor. Select the identity and key to card. Okay, cool. I really need to get a YubiKey. Serve your GPG key instead of an SSH key. Okay. In this section, we'll configure your local machine so the connection between GPG and SSH works properly. Resume your local machine, import all the appropriate GPG keys, and insert appropriate GPG device and install GPG that never have on a local computer. All the info off. Okay. And then what do we do? GPG agent. Auth socks. Yeah. Okay. SSH can see your GPG keys and automatically start GPG agent as needed. All right. If you're an OS X and previously install GPG tools, you can also add the line pin entry program. Yeah. Oh, that's not relevant to me. Entry to the line node. Add. Where the fuck does this come from? Shared public key. Yeah, fair enough. Paste into new file. GPG keep that pub. Huh? This is so fucking weird. Okay, this is. Paste this into a new file. Huh. Weird. All right, so somehow. Okay. Passphrases for both of those passwords or something else. Passphrase. GPG passphrase to key ring. You get access. List keys, list secret keys, deleting fingerprint. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and one of those. Made in Germany. Let's see. Pricing, shop. Can I walk by? Pick one up. Nitrophone. You got a lot of new products now. Available pre-order. Okay, so this one I can get already. Open B2B smart card curve 255.19 password manager count criteria plus certified source only. Cool. Email encryption, hard disk and file encryption based on ergonomic. Not sure what that is. Why did I never order one of these? I don't understand. That's storage. Hardware encrypted storage. Probably should have one of those instead. I'm side questing hard right now. All right. So I feel that it's really weird that I haven't yet figured out how to reset the agent password. GPG agent. I really don't understand how it works. GPG, yeah, well, this is fine. I know how to do this for the GPG keys themselves. I know the keys, so I'm pretty sure that I've not entered. Damn it. Echo password. Okay. All right. So notes. So let me actually go back here. So SSH. SSH to GPG agent. Okay. I'm gonna think about this in a minute. GPG. Ooh, okay. What is? Okay, cool. What do we have here? Verbose, client, Pico, Keybox, blah blah blah. Run the S1 server. Okay, cool. So we need to have our. I don't know where to put this. And then GPG connect agent. Yeah. So what did we do? We did SSH, add SSH. And so what does this do? Man, SSH add private key identity to open SSH authentication agent. Oh God. Okay, good. So, burn the same through. I think it's SSH add, right? No, password store. GPG nodes. SSH to okay. Sort of networking. Okay. SSH. C. And then GPG agent. What do we have else? Log agent. What does it do with SSH? So adds it to this SSH agent. So SSH agent should be a way for me to see which public keys go into the agent. Into it's not GPG agent really. I think it's different. Change the password from okay. Yeah. Can you man GPG connect agent again? Communicate with running agent. Agent program. Use a key comment. If you remember the concept of common field of the SSH key question, you simply grep for it in all the files. Okay, so shit. Yeah, fuck no, I'm not gonna figure that out. What the hell? Yeah, no. So these are binary files to make sure grep doesn't skip over them. Use them for okay. List SSH keys known to GPG agent. How to list keys added to SSH. Huh. Yes. SSH add. Oh. Damn. Okay, this is useful. There we go. I have a bunch of them there. I don't know which one is which. I don't even know if these are public. On SSH. Public key parameters. Bam. Interesting. What a hot mess. One RSA key. That's the thing. The RSA key is the one for which I need to. We have an RSA key here. Did I have one here? Interesting. So, okay, I think I'm just going to turn off the RSA key. So, I believe it's going to settings. Oh, crap, where's settings? Here we go. Today we learned some stuff about keys. What's the type? Used last week. I can delete this one. GPG keys. Yeah, it's weird. I can't tell which one is which. Fucking hell. I'm just gonna reset them all. But let's turn off the stream. Today is over. It was a weird day, but it was good to hang out. I tinkered a little bit. Y'all take care. Be kind to each other. I'm gonna check on Nina and Quizzy. Oh, it's this hand, I guess. Ciao. Oh gosh, 2 hours, 47 minutes. Time to go get some weekending done.